friendship and envy. In the quiet riverside village of Umuse, two inseparable girls, Zora and Nana, were the heart of the community. From their childhood, they shared everything: dreams, secrets, and laughter. Whether it was carrying clay pots of water from the stream, dancing joyfully during village festivals, or whispering under the moonlight, their friendship was unbreakable. Zora was known for her quick wit and cleverness. She always had ideas to solve any problem that came their way. Nana, on the other hand, was the embodiment of grace and kindness, her warm smile lighting up every corner of the village. As they grew older, their lives began to take different turns. Nana's beauty and gentle spirit caught the attention of King Yud, the charismatic young ruler of Umuse. The king, a man with a commanding presence and warm eyes, first saw Nana during a vibrant village celebration. He was captivated by her charm and immediately sought her family's approval to marry her. Zora watched silently as King Yud expressed his intentions to marry Nana. While she forced a smile and congratulated her friend, a seed of envy sprouted deep within her heart. As the days turned into weeks, Zora struggled to reconcile her feelings. Each time she saw Nana in her regal attire, walking hand in hand with King Yud, Zora felt a pang of jealousy. One evening, Nana visited Zora in her modest hut. "Zora," she said warmly, "you must come and visit the palace more often. It feels so empty without you." Zora smiled faintly. "I will try," she said, but deep down, she knew she could not bear to see Nana's happiness. Zora began avoiding Nana, inventing excuses to keep her distance. At night, as she lay on her mat, dark thoughts crept into her mind. Why should Nana have everything? She wondered. If she were gone, I could take her place. The thought consumed her until Zora decided to act. She had heard of an old woman who lived deep in the forbidden forest, the woman rumored to possess magical powers. Desperate, Zora resolved to seek her out, willing to pay any price to rid herself of Nana. Before dawn, Zora left her hut and ventured into the forest. The dense trees blocked out the sunlight, and eerie sounds filled the air. After hours of wandering, she found the old woman's hut, a small structure made of sticks and vines. Smoke curled from its chimney, and the smell of strange herbs filled the air. The old woman, hunched over a bubbling pot, looked up with piercing eyes. "What brings you here, child?" she asked in a voice that sent shivers down Zora's spine. "I want my friend gone," Zora said firmly. "I want to take her place as queen." The old woman's lips curled into a knowing smile. "That is a dark wish. Are you prepared for the consequences?" "Yes," Zora replied without hesitation. The old woman handed Zora a small vial of green liquid. "Give this to your friend," she instructed. "It will turn her into something harmless, something no one will ever think of again." "What will it turn her into?" Zora asked, her voice trembling. "A fish," the old woman said with a sly grin. "She will live in the river, far from the palace." Zora took the potion and returned to the village, her heart pounding with anticipation. A few days later, when Nana came to visit, Zora offered her a drink laced with the potion. "It's a special drink to keep you strong and happy," Zora said, masking her deceit with a smile. Nana drank it without hesitation. Within moments, her body began to change. Her arms disappeared, her legs fused into a tail, and before Zora's eyes, Nana transformed into a golden fish. Zora picked up the fish, her hands trembling. "Goodbye, Nana," she whispered, carrying it to the river and releasing it into the water. When Nana disappeared, the entire palace was thrown into chaos. King Yud was devastated and sent search parties far and wide, but no one could find her. Night after night, the king dreamed of Nana standing by the river, calling his name. He grew convinced that these dreams were more than just figments of his imagination. Meanwhile, Zora, now a frequent visitor to the palace, began to subtly insert herself into the king's life. "My king," she said sweetly one evening, "you must move on. The villagers need a strong leader, and I am here to help." Despite her efforts, King Yud's heart remained heavy with grief for Nana. Zora's frustration grew with each passing day. She decided to return to the old woman, this time seeking a spell to make the king fall in love with her. The old woman warned Zora, "This spell requires a great sacrifice. If you agree, you will lose your ability to bear children." Zora hesitated but ultimately agreed, consumed by her desire for power. The old woman gave her a vial of red liquid and instructed her to mix it into the king's food. Zora followed the instructions, and within days, the king announced his intention to marry her. The villagers were shocked, but no one dared to question the king's decision. Elsewhere, a poor widow named Neka and her daughter Chika discovered the golden fish while fetching water from the river. To their amazement, the fish began to speak, revealing its true identity as Nana. The fish pleaded with them to take it to the king, as only he could break the spell. Moved by Nana's plight, Neka and Chika embarked on a perilous journey to the palace. Along the way, they faced numerous challenges, including an encounter with merchants who tried to steal the fish. With courage and determination, they pressed on. When Neka and Chika finally reached the palace, they were denied entry by Zora's guards. However, their persistence caught the attention of a loyal palace servant, who secretly led them to the king. When King Yud saw the golden fish, he immediately recognized Nana's presence. As he touched the fish, a brilliant light filled the room, and Nana was restored to her human form. The king, free from Zora's spell, was overcome with emotion and gratitude. Realizing her schemes had been exposed, Zora fled to the forest, seeking refuge with the old woman. However, the magic she had relied on turned against her. Overcome by madness, Zora wandered aimlessly until she met a tragic end. With Nana back by his side, King Yud vowed to rule with wisdom and compassion. He rewarded Neka and Chika with a new home and wealth, ensuring they would never struggle again. The village of Yumuse celebrated the return of their beloved queen, and peace was restored.
I hope you enjoyed the tale. If so, please like the video, comment, share it with your family and friends, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell for more enchanting tales like this one. Goodbye.